Alright, what's going on, people? This is another body odor vlog. I don't remember the last body. You know what? The last body odor vlog I was talking about Kefir and trying to do Kefir for 6 weeks, drink one bottle a day of Kefir for 42 days, and I did that. I did that maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. And now I'm on to another vlog. I don't know if I'm going to do another challenge. I was thinking about doing other challenges. Like, for example, I was thinking about doing other diets. I was thinking about possibly doing the alkaline diet. I was thinking about doing I was thinking about doing a candida diet for the 30 days. I don't know. I don't really think that's really going to do anything. It's like, over time, I think I found my rhythm. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I know for a fact that the foods I'm eating completely makes me odor free, but when I think about like candida diet and things like that, or the alkaline diet, I'm sort of wary of it because with the alkaline diet, you're allowed to eat. You're supposed to eat like fruits and vegetables, but I don't know if I eat too much fruit, I think I smell bad or give off an odor. So I could do the alkaline diet without eating fruit, but then technically, I don't know, it still feels like I'm doing the same thing. Like the alkaline diet is pretty much just a vegan diet, so it doesn't feel like there's a point to do it. And also with the candida diet, I know that eating meat gives me an odor or I get reactions more, so eating a lot of protein was like the major thing. You're supposed to stay away from starches or things that have carbohydrates or a lot of carbohydrates or just starches in general, because apparently you might have yeast, and then you also have to buy other supplements that are supposed to be antifungal and stuff like that, but I don't know. But I guess I want to talk about other things, not only just that. I also want to talk about the fact that I still drink the kefir, but I don't drink a whole bottle. A whole bottle is 4 cups. I usually just drink 1 cup a day now, and the thought has occurred to me that am I going to just drink a kefir for the rest of my life? You know what I mean? Like, am I going to just constantly drink kefir for the rest of my life because of fear that if I stop drinking it, like the odor is going to come back? Am I like chained to kefir, chained to fermented milk for the rest of my life because a fear that if I completely abstain from it, that it's going to go back. The odor is going to come back. And it's funny talking about odor because when I did the Kefir challenge, I did for 6 weeks. I just, made some videos on it. But then the last 2 or 3 weeks, I was thinking to myself, yeah, I'm walking around people and shit. And there was moments where I felt like people were reacting to me, but I couldn't say for a fact. So then I thought of the idea to actually go to a gym, and I did go to a gym. I went to the gym for the last 2 weeks of that Kefir challenge, and I still go to the gym. And I honestly, after I've maybe been to the gym for like 5 weeks at this moment, and I honestly feel that with my presence at the gym and being around people, I strongly feel that I still do smell. Boom. I still feel like I still smell, but again, it's not that bad. I think the overall, I just feel like it's a tolerable smell. And when I really look back on my experiences when I was drinking a whole bottle, I still got like those weird, I still got those subtle reactions where it's hard to discern or hard to determine whether or not they're reacting to you unless you're around them for a very long time, and then you start picking out, understanding their body language, or understanding or figuring out if they're avoiding you or not. If they move away from you, is it intentional or not? And yeah, with my experiences, if I start sweating a lot, especially going on a treadmill, I'm sweating, I'm just, running on a treadmill sweating, I notice people tend to stay away from me, veer away from me. So that's the number one like go-to, or I guess number one thing that made me realize, okay, yeah, no one just does that. You know what I mean? Even if you're sweating profusely, you're not gonna just like leave the motherfucker. There has to be some other reason, some other understandable reasons why someone's just gonna get up and leave. Stop going on the treadmill and just go to another, I don't know, exercise or something. And 9 times out of 10 is because you drove her away. Your funkness drove her away. That actually happened to me this week. Today's a Sunday, by the way. This is Memorial Weekend, Sunday. Memorial Day is actually going to be tomorrow. And so that means I don't have to go to work tomorrow. And I was really thinking about going to the club. You know what happened? I actually went to a strip club for the first time. a week, was it a week ago or two weeks ago, or maybe a week ago? I went to a strip club for the very first time, bro. And man, there's a lot to say about the shit. I guess I had a lot of this impression that and the thing is, I was just like bored, bro. I was just like bored on a Friday. I usually on a Friday I just play video games. I was just bored, and then I was like, you know what? I want to see some ass and titties. So I just went to a strip club, and the thing is, within my area, there's at least within like a 10-mile radius, there's maybe like 10 strip clubs, maybe. And matter of fact, there's a strip club so close to me that on foot I can get there in like maybe 10 minutes. But obviously our car ride maybe less than 3 minutes. Like, it's really close. But it looks like, but it's this really small strip club, and it's always packed. So I never went inside. I just remember just like, because I drive past it every day since it's really close. And I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I want to go to that one. So then I went to another one. That's like the second closest, and it's very interesting because when I got there, I went there like 10 a.m. or whatever. The first thing I recognized was that there were a lot of women there and a few dudes, and the women were like huddled together in groups. So I didn't know if they were like strippers or not, because I don't know, they just seemed like friends. It could have been like friends, because women can go to strip clubs, right? So I thought to myself, maybe they were like friends, but I think they were all strippers in retrospect. And the experience, I'll talk about the experience in general. I feel like the experience was a 6 out of 10 in terms of like, oh, this is the very first time I had to go to the strip club. I didn't know you had to like pay an entrance fee. I had to pay an entrance fee. It was like $20. I'm like, oh, okay. Walk up into the club. There are like 2 stages. And yeah, I just sat on in this like red velvet chair while I see like strippers like dance and shit. And yeah, it was cool. And it's funny because when I looked at the women, like all the women looked like they were 8 out of 10. You know what I mean? Or at least in the very least 7 out of 10 and up. And I'm like, damn, why have I not have the ability to find these types of women at the local grocery store? Because when you start seeing these women strip, like their bodies tight and right. I don't know if I really want to get all into the strip club experience, but it was a 6 out of 10 until I got a lap dance. Once I got a lap dance, that shit was a 9 out of 10, bro. That was the best experience I had in a very long time. To be absolutely real. But yeah, I just wanted to make this vlog to say that, yeah, I don't really make too many vlogs because of the fact that like I'm remote now, so I don't really have any online experiences or any experiences to really talk about, as opposed to maybe going to the gym, and every now and then on the weekend I might go outside or some shit and I don't know, go to a mall, but that's pretty much it. So I don't know if there's really a reason to actually talk about my experiences. Yeah, and also summer's coming up, and I've been thinking a lot about like, since I've been to the beach, I'm thinking maybe I should go to the beach even more often, because you know what I'm saying? It'd just be fun to do. For the last 10 plus years, or maybe, yeah, 10 plus years, I avoided going into public settings. And then when I did the Kefir challenge and I forced myself to go to these public areas, like it really opened my mind to realize, okay, even if I do smell, it's not that bad, and I could still totally live a normal life and still go to the beach and have severe reactions because I'm still on a diet. So I'm avoiding all the problematic food. So even if I do smell, it's not going to be as dramatic or serious compared to when I was just eating tons of like milk-based products or dairy and meats and tons of sugary shit. Which reminds me, I've been thinking about this for some time. I think I'm going to intentionally have a cheat week or relapse on my diet or have a cheat week. I've been thinking about it for a very long time. The last time I actually had some cheat days this year. One was on my birthday, and the other was on Super Bowl weekend or the Super Bowl on Super Bowl. And I remember on Super Bowl, I bought a big ass pizza, meat lovers pizza with a side of garlic bread and some fries, and then I had a carton of ice cream. Yeah, I've been thinking about going back to going back to that fat boy lifestyle, you know, and getting something like, I don't know. I was really thinking it because the last time I had my biggest binge, I bought so many food items that I think I gained like 20 pounds. I think I gained 20 pounds within the course of those 2 weeks because I had everything from cheesecake to regular cake. I had like a cinnamon bun cake. I had chips. I had cookies. I had ice cream. Did I already say chips? Like Cheez-Its. I had so much crap. Brownies, Little Debbie brownies, and overall, like I got so fat that like my feet were so my body didn't know how to store the fat. They didn't know what place to store the fat. So all the fat got stored into my feet, and I had like pregnant feet. My feet. Have you ever seen a Nutty Professor when like Eddie Murphy was like skinny and then he starts to slowly grow back into a fat person, and there's a scene where his feet just start getting fat that it just breaks open, gets so fat that it breaks open I guess busts open the shoes. That's how my feet were like, bruh. So I don't know, man. I don't want to go that fat. I want to just at least like eat maybe like 5 pounds of food. So I've been thinking about it, like how I'm gonna do it, what foods. I was thinking like maybe I should only get like 5 foods that I want to eat and just go ham and just do that because I feel like everybody should have a cheat day or a cheat week. And I'm gonna have a cheat week, bruh. You feel me? Because I've been on this diet for a long time. Yeah, but I didn't want to make it too long. I'm tired actually. I want to go to sleep. I've really been thinking about going to the club right now, or just going to sleep. I prefer sleep. I need to go to the club eventually, bro. Especially on this summer. I really need to go to the club. But I know it's not going to be that fun. You got to go with people, bro. You got to go with a group. You got to go with a group. You got to have a wingman. You know what I mean? You got to, like, interact. Because, when I try to go outside, I go to the mall or some shit, and I see, like, attractive women. And I'm always trying to go outside to try to approach women because, obviously, I'm in a dating thing. And, like, Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder's not working for me. So that's a whole another thing. Also, I got a haircut, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I got a haircut. I got it today. But it was just like, just line me up and shit. It wasn't really I didn't actually cut my hair exactly. In any case, this is 14 minutes. God damn. I'm going to stop talking because I don't feel like talking anymore. Guys, have a good whatever. Then.